city stand.
Um, I was very excited to.
We're very excited.
Yes, don't forget that is exactly where I hail from. So, Natasha Akpoti has really proved that she's indeed a daughter of the soil, as I would like to put it. She defied all odds, all impediments that was directed at her to ensure that that event doesn't. And it is very unfortunate. I must put it clearly to Governor Ododo and his cohorts that has reduced themselves to this level of basement, to this level of pettiness, uh, by quickly putting out some restrictions, claiming to be acting on one satanic intelligence and all of that. It is unfortunate that the governor can reduce himself to such a level and running after a woman at that, to come to our home.
So
to our
to say,
hometown.
also to speak.
Very, very unfortunate. Honestly, I was all through the night. I was just posting every part of the event. If you check my Facebook wall, I was just posting because I was so excited that that event took place in spite of all odds. She has really proved that indeed she's an Ibira woman. I was so proud of her that she's my sister. Honestly, I was excited to see that event go on in spite of all those impediments. It is very, very unfortunate for Ododo to have put those restrictions in place. Thank you.
Before she visited Kogi State, there was ban on public gatherings and rallies and all of that. But like you said, she defied all odds and she got it. But what can you justify the action of Kogi State government?
I listened to one of the commissioners, I think maybe for information, on one of the mainstream media,
Okay.
and he was talking about the fact that the governor was acting on intelligence, and that was why he put out those restrictions. Those are lies from the pit of hell, Michael. Lies upon lies are coming from that government. We all knew the battle Natasha fought even before he became a senator of the Federal Republic. While Yaya Bello was in the saddle in Kogi State, if you remember, even on the day of election, there were constructions, caterpillars were moved into that constituency, pretending to be having some major works so as to deter electoral officials from assessing. We all saw all those nonsense, as it were, where when Yaya Bello was there. So don't forget, Ododo is just an extension of Yaya Bello. If we must put it straight, just an extension as annex of Yaya Bello. So we can confidently say it's Yaya Bello that is in the saddle of that state, because it's just two in the hand of Yaya Bello. So they continued to work at cross purpose with that, against that woman and all of that. And I don't know what you want to, maybe for political reasons and all of that, which is very unfortunate. How do you take politics to such a level that you and she has even alleged, we must put that straight as well, Michael. She has even alleged that there were attempts to kill her, to take her life.
Yeah,
and all of
by
that.
Godswill Akpabio.
See, when you listen to such a woman, she doesn't sound like somebody that will be talking without having. You give you time. She's talking about the hotel where they met and all of that, the people that were there, and all of it. She was detailed enough, and it's left for the government to take her up on that, to press for malicious accusation if they felt that what she was saying wasn't true.
Of course, she said a visit to Kogi State was not politically motivated. But to you, was it politically motivated?
I don't know what people mean by political. Somebody is representing.
Was it of politics?
Apart from the fact that she's on suspension, which is even illegal, as it were, that is being pursued at several quarters and all of that. She's an Ibira woman. She represents certain people, despite her suspension. She has every right to visit her home, her town, without any fear of molestation, and that is what she has done. She didn't go there to campaign and all of that. And the outpouring of these people of our people that we saw yesterday shows that she's loved by her people, irrespective of all the allegations that have been leveled against her and all of that. So for me, I see no wrong in what she has done. She only went home, just like you can decide to go to your hometown without first of all calling your governor to say I'm coming home and all of that. So it is irresponsible of the Kogi State government, and particularly the Kogi State governor, Ododo, to have put those restrictions in place.
What precedent does our actions, speak? What does it set for other women that are in politics that feel that okay, oh, the male in the political space are humiliating them?
Love her or hate her, Michael, that woman has raised the bar when it comes to courage, when it comes to women in politics, when it comes to overcoming challenges. She has set, for me, she has set a lot of records in this country in particular. She has shown, she has demonstrated to an average woman whom we always see as a weaker vessel, as the Bible calls them, that they can do so much only if they choose to be very, very courageous as that.
All right, what do we say of Obi's statements on the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu yesterday while granting an interview on Arise Television? Obi said Tinubu is doing well and he has fulfilled all the promises he made during the 2023 presidential race. What kind of statement would you call this?
Michael, I watched the video. Maybe I would have been able to marry his countenance with the statement. It would have been easier for me to. If you give me an idea, probably he's trying to be sarcastic.
Sarcastic. That was on irony.
And all of that. That is expression. His facial expression will have been able to.
He said this is a government that met dollar at about 300 to 400 naira. But now dollar is what, 2,500.
Very good. So, I mean, if that was the background he made, it shows that he was only being sarcastic about the government.
But is it true of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
No, I mean, so far we cannot say the president is doing well in my estimation. So far, I don't know of tomorrow. As we speak, we will not be able to say the president is doing well. Going by, I mean, the statistics are clear. The state of the economy as at the time became Sadula, and now we see what MBS, National Bureau of Statistics, rolling out for us. For me, it's just laughable. If the economy is improving, this woman at the background here will know the price of some of the ingredients he used in making this particular item. She will have an idea of okay, I bought it at this price last time. This is the price now and all of that. She may not understand the nitty-gritty in terms of the economic indicators or the figures per se, but she will have been able to know that, okay, I think things are beginning to come down now in terms of the cost. So how do you explain that the prices of things that has almost tripled? How do you tell me that, okay, the economy has improved as a result of that? How do you explain the rents? You need to check out what the rent, an average rent of even just a room is talking about now. So if you look at those parameters, I'm not an economist and I start to be corrected. Where will you place the respite that an average Nigerians ought to be feeling as a result of, okay, I think we now have somebody in the saddle that is putting out policies that is meant to be for our interest. So I don't know the definition of doing well. I don't know the definition of, okay, this government is now okay. If it doesn't impact in the life, a lot of Nigerians are groaning. These are not, it has something to do with my political disposition. A lot of Nigerians are talking as a result of
the policies.
And don't forget, these things came up almost simultaneously at the same time.
Yeah.
From petrol to tariffs of
Yes.
goods, to
Electricity,
telecom, to
everything,
went
every
up
strata.
at the same time. So how do you explain I'm doing well for me?
All right, thank you so much. I get to my mic now to the comment section. Let us see what our viewers are saying there. I'll tell you what, let get to my mic. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. He who alleged must also provide evidence of the claim. I don't support the restrictions, but she must show evidence of the allegations. That's
why not,
Natasha.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree with him.
What evidence has she shown? Now on to the next one. We have Godwin. APC rubbished Nigeria. Michael, how I wish you can come to Australia and see how government is being. Okay, no problem.
No, you can do. You can facilitate that one.
Yeah, no problem, Mr. Godwin. I'm ready.
Michael, we are ready to release him. You can anytime. My hand.
All right, thank you so much, gentlemen. Mike, I really appreciate you for coming this morning. All right, we have Nnamdi Ohanusi at the stand this morning. He's right here at Ogba Newsstand with us. Nnamdi, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Nnamdi. Thank you very much for being with us.
Are you surprised when I say is that right, Ogba Newsstand? But they are watching us now.
Oh no!
So everybody is in Ogba now.
It's in Ogba. You are watching the front and back. It's watching everything. That
all right, Godwin. Good morning to you. Taiwo Odunlade, you're welcome. Program is Jelly Kennedy, all the way from Manchester, is watching us. I wish to say thank you so much for joining us. Roland Onagisi, watching us from Germany, we say thank you for joining us. Gabriel Temitope, you are welcome on the program. To me, Obi is too dull to be our president. Now, Obi made a statement yesterday on Arise Television, not just one statement. He analyzed the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He referred us to the promises of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu during the 2023 presidential race. Of course, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu promised so much. He want cassava, agbado, ewa, gari.
Is it for cassava, agbado, ewa, gari? What do you want to eat?
In the local trend, you know. But let's quickly look at some of the policies, executed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The floating of naira, the removal of subsidy. Have these policies benefited Nigerians? Have they had any impact on Nigerians?
Mr. Mike, I've told you what Nigerians will have experienced if it is Obi. I told you, Obi said, he said it categorically that how will I be using like about 3 trillion to subsidize for you? Am I mad? Go and search for that video. It's there. He said it's a video. It's not a matter of typing or maybe anything. He said it. He said, I cannot subsidize. Meaning that he will remove subsidy. Somebody like Obi that I know, Obi will not ready for anybody to be buying dollar at cheaper rates. Then go and be selling it outside. I mean, in the higher rate. Obi will not do that. One thing that Obi will have done that it will differentiate him from Tinubu is that he will not use like 20-something billion naira to renovate Vice President House. He will not buy a new private jet.
As an economist.
Thank you, as an economist. But I still stand with my understanding that Obi don't release money anyhow does not automatically means that we are going to move forward. That is the truth of the matter. Okay, Obi ruled Anambra. He was a prudent person. He didn't spend money anyhow. He left money behind. The results should have been there. Comparing Oyo State with Anambra. Because if I want to use Lagos State, they will say Lagos State was once headquarters of Nigeria. That the whole Nigeria come together to build Lagos State. But go to Oyo State and look at the GDP and look at the, fat generation, pool. The amount of money Oyo State was able to generate in our fat is more than what the whole Southeast, not only Anambra, can generate. But in 2014, 2015, when APC, when they were campaigning, when they give us their manifesto, I said, I've enjoyed the suffering of PDP for 16 years. I want to have another dimension of, problem. I've enjoyed PDP problem for 16 years. Let me taste another better, maybe, or worse. Let us experience new thing. And that is my stand in 2027. We have enjoyed APC now, and I'm tired of them.
Of course.
Let Obi bring his mumu to Nigeria again. Let Obi bring his dullness. I want to see the dullness of Obi in 2027. I want his dullness. Jonathan dull. We enjoy his dullness. You say, yeah, I follow.
It's too dull.
Yes, now, no. Jonathan, I'm coming. Jonathan is clueless. He's a drunkard. Say, we enjoy his drunkenness, dullness, and cluelessness until Buhari came, and we enjoy somebody. Do you know in 2015 I said you cannot compare a headless snake with earthworm. I said Buhari is an headless snake and Jonathan is earthworm. An headless snake, people will still fear it. But, snake, all his body full of poison. But Jonathan is earthworm. But unfortunately, Buhari proved me wrong when he came. He proved to me that he was an earthworm because he's an ostrich. Anything that's happened about him, around him, he didn't know. He gave order to IG. He said, are you telling me that IG didn't come here? I give IG order now. He didn't know what is happening. And I've tested APC. How many? And that is the beauty of democracy. If you are not doing well, we say you should go. Go to America. It has never happened. Despite that, they have two major political parties. It has never happened that a particular party will be ruling them for long. We have choice. We are like a polygamist man. You marry so many wives. You marry Orobo. You marry Lepa. You have Natasha. We have. So when Natasha mess up, you go and meet.
Why are you always after that?
Why after Natasha? No, I'm not after Natasha. I'm coming to Natasha. I have something about that. So I'm just talking about the beauty of democracy. That when you are not performing well, we show you the back door. Go. That's why I like what happened in 2015. PDP, you are messing up. But APC come to prove to us that PDP.
But do you know we can prove you wrong? Because PDP did not just stay shut up, you know. PDP because they don't want any shedding of blood. You understand? Jonathan is not that he has no every right to stay in power, but he's a man that see the future. As he saw the future, he said, no, if he's going to remain in power, there will be shedding of blood. Because we have Boko Haram, because we have many people that are sponsoring evil in Nigeria. That is why you see, even me, myself, I'm in Lagos, not because I choose to be in Lagos. It's because of the killings, because of the evil that is happening in my state. How they bomb the biggest market. You know, they bomb the biggest market. So the state is not generating anything. So the people of the state cannot have what they need. So that is why you see many people from Plateau State, they come to Lagos just to look for something that they can earn a living. It's because they collapse the state, and many people think that is okay. Let me tell you, it's not okay. They are coming. They are preparing. Every evil that you see is going on. That is what they are coming. That is what they are preparing. But the gospel truth which they hate, the truth which Jonathan revealed. And Jonathan just said, let me step down. But people think he stepped down. Jonathan was the one who won that election. But you see, there will be shaking of blood. He said, let me just forgive them. That is exactly with what Jesus Christ did.
He won the 2015 election.
No, Mr. Paul. Let me just run my time up. No. Paul, I'm not sure. Paul has not granted the interview here before. No, wait. Let me finish.
All right.
Just give me 5 minutes.
Still coming
It's
back
going
to
to be
you.
your
All right.
or after I just stay here. It doesn't matter. So I want to talk about Natasha. Natasha.
You have comments here, and our viewers want you to respond to some of these comments, and which I'll be reading to you now.
No bullet.
Number one, Kit Perry is asking you, Femi, now where you stand? Where do you stand? That's what Kit Perry is saying.
My stand is for good governance.
You said Obi should bring his dullness.
So far, Tinubu, Tinubu, okay. Obi should bring his donors now. Let me tell you, do you know my confusion? It may start stupid. I said, Buhari ruled us for 8 years. He's a Fulani man. And when he didn't do well, did I kill myself? No. I couldn't run away. Let Tinubu bring his own stupidity. And Tinubu has brought, and I've enjoyed Tinubu's stupidity. Let Obi come and bring his own dullness. And somebody say Obi is dull. Let him come and prove. Let him come and
prove it.
we want to see.
Let us see the difference between
The dullness of Obi
and Tinubu.
You see, in 2015, that's what I'm saying. You see,
and Kate Perry is saying no difference between Kunle and Femi. Both of you are saying from.
That is his own opinion. You can use it to buy rice and eat, enjoy it wherever he is. But I know what I'm saying. I said PDP. I've tired of them. 16 years. I said okay.
Let
APC come.
PDP.
I've tested PDP. I said
And
we
you
are
are testing APC now.
Thank you very much.
So
That's why I compare. That's why I compare us with a polygamist man that has different wife. Orobo, Lepa, Avi. When you test Lepa today, you test Orobo tomorrow. That's the difference. That's what the democracy. That's what I'm saying. That's why I bring the issue. You bring Natasha. Natasha no good. You bring another. We are polygamists. So after we have enjoyed PDP no good. PDP go. APC come.
All right.
They have enjoyed APC.
Let's take
they are not to go.
From
Let another one come.
Nnamdi Ohanusi. There was an allegation of money laundering under Obi to Panama, which he accepted. That's what Nnamdi Ohanusi is saying here. Okay, we have
among all of them, who no gets Panama, Panama, or face can go or anything. Let Obi bring his Panama. I want to see the Panama of Obi. Abi now.
All right, let's quickly look at Temitope's position on this. He's watching us from United Arab Emirates, UAE, right? Yeah. Gabriel Temitope is saying Obi that can't even call his fellow IPOB destroyers to order. Is he the one that will open his mouth to cause terrorists in the north? The problem we'll experience in Obi tenor. It will shock all of you.
Mr. Michael, I'm coming. Okay, you are saying that Obi that cannot call his own people when they are doing wrong thing, he cannot. When Fulani are doing wrong thing, as Tinubu condemn their wrong thing that they do. Is Tinubu a Fulani man? That they kill us at Ondo and Tinubu cannot come out and condemn it. But immediately they kill Fulani at Uromi. He quickly give marching order.
That's why you need to understand.
I will not have problem with Obio that he didn't. I'm coming. That he didn't criticize his own people. Yes, that is the problem now. When they kill Fasorati daughter, what was the response of Tinubu? He said, "Where is the cow?" But one challenge I have with Tinubu is that I thought Tinubu want to deal with the Fulani when they come in, but the way he's doing the thing now, I remove my thought. I remove it from it. If you want to really deal with them. Tó bá fẹ́ dọ́sàkálá. Tó bá fẹ́ dọ́sokolo. Ọ̀sàkálá òsokolo kò yọ mí èèyàn. Simple.
All right, away from that, let's quickly look at the homecoming of Senator
Natasha. Mr. Mike, let me tell you, this is the time that a male
show his people. Our people have for her.
A male politician in Nigeria, we need to think about what a woman can do. When they say what a man can do, a woman can do better. If you think you have monopoly of violence or anything, a woman can do more than that. And we have been seeing it historically from Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt, to our own land here. We have seen so many women perform things that men could not do. We have seen Ransom Kuti, Olufunmilayo Ransom Kuti. We have seen Mama Tinubu in this Lagos. Before this Magaji, we have seen another thing, one Tinubu, Efoseta, Aniwura, Yalode, Ilebadan. There's another Tinubu before Magaji of this one. We have seen so many women come. I think we are at the era of Natasha. Honestly speaking,
another strong woman.
Thank you.
In the country.
And you will use what you have to get what you want. Natasha is using what he has now to get what he wants. After all, our men have been using what they have to get what they want for a very long time. So let Natasha and Akpabio, let them sort it out. But I know that it's a love story.
A case is before the Inspector General of Police now. Natasha said both the former governor of Kogi State, Bello, and the incumbent leader of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, trying to kill her. Don't you think this matter should be looked into?
No matter how you look at it, she may have a right to say that, because when you see the bombardment from every angle, although the woman is using the weapon she has, that is not the matter. The worst weapon a woman can use against you is allegation of sexual molestation or harassment. Anytime anybody, God forbid that any woman say you rape her or you make attempts to rape her, even if you are able to prove yourself innocent, the stigma will still remain there. They will say there is something. But do you know why our problem with Natasha is that Natasha, if you want to be real, please be real. If you truly you don't want to, you belong to some area that don't want sexual molestation, you should act more than this, and you should proact more than this. When that woman that slapped Akpabio, it's a slap, and the woman has made the allegation for a very long time. Akpabio has not been able to come out to prove that the woman didn't slap him. That is the reaction of a woman. That is the reaction of a woman with virtue. And I've been saying that if you want to see a woman that don't want any sexual harassment, go and touch any woman outside there. The reaction you will see is either they slap you or they molest you. But a woman that now come out later and say, hey, he was dragging my pants and he sent me a message that I should do this and all sorts of rubbish things that I cannot be even say it publicly. You cannot, I'm telling you, it's very smelling in the hair that you will say a man call you to be performing all those kind of things. A woman that not want to work along that line, he will give Akpabio the insult of his life. Okay, to the extent that the man will not be able to call again. That is the simple thing. But having said that, it does not mean that Natasha cannot use any weapon he has to work against his.
All right, Mr. Femi, you're a correct guy. Who's saying this? Godwin was in my Femi, you're a correct guy. On to the next point. There's a Chima, Michael Adekunle. Natasha is the Margaret Thatcher of Nigeria. I want my daughter to be like her.
I want to
very
see the
strong,
drama.
Intelligent, and courageous.
Thank you.
The question is, does Odulade want his own daughter to be like Natasha? Let us get the response on the platform. Odulade Taiwo. Odulade said he wants his own daughter
to be like
Natasha.
I like that.
People just don't understand me when I'm analyzing. I've always been the advocate of feminism. I stand against any belief that said that women they are second class, or anybody that think that what a man can do that woman they do you know that in some people's religions the principle is that woman has have knowledge of what man has. If you want to call for a witness, if you call for a man to be a witness, you have to call for two women to be a witness, because the witness of a man is equivalent to the witness of a two women, meaning that woman has the half knowledge of man, which I stand against it from now till the kingdom come. I will never agree with that one.
City Stand.